Hi guys, welcome back to What If Cooler Was Canon. I'm enjoying this series, hope you're enjoying it too. Now with all that being said, let's get to it. It's been months since Frieza has truly been defeated. Cooler, Goku, and Vegeta have all become equals. Their power eclipsed each other. They trained so hard. Eventually, Cooler would surpass Vegeta. Then Vegeta would surpass Cooler. Then Goku would surpass them both. Then they would surpass Goku. And their powers went like that for a long time. It kept fluctuating through them all. And Cooler would begin his conquest of the universe. Planet after planet, person after person, no one could stand up to Cooler. No one could stand up to his armies. The Galactic Patrol saw this and began to get scared because they knew they were next. Frieza wouldn't dare attack them because they're dangerous criminals, but Cooler didn't care. So they had to get rid of him. But how would they do that? Well, the Galactic Patrol would think of a plan. They could let out dangerous criminals to fight Cooler, but that's way too risky. And even if they win, they might get revenge on the Galactic Patrol since they're the ones that lock them up. So letting criminals out to fight them are really not the best idea. So, instead of that, they sent Jocko to Namek about the rumors of the Dragon Balls. Maybe they can make some sort of wish to stop Cooler. As Jocko was there, he walked up to the villages, super peaceful and respectful, as he bowed and asked nicely for the Dragon Balls. They would sense his heart and his pure intentions. Even though Jocko was a bit of a coward, he was still a good person overall, so they would give him the Dragon Balls. Eventually, he would collect them all, with Guru's permission, and he would summon Purunga. Jocko wouldn't know what to wish for, but then he remembered something. His whole life, he's been scared of everyone around him. Jocko would look up and say, "Can you unlock someone's potential?" Purunga would nod. "And could you make them stronger?" Purunga would say, "Yes, that isn't with my power." Jocko would then wish to be stronger than the Saiyans, stronger than the people who rule this universe, and strong enough to save it. He would feel a sudden urge of power as the power coursed through him. Purunga would say, "What are your other two wishes?" Jocko didn't really know what to wish for besides that, since now he was strong enough to win. He decided to wish to bring back everyone to life that they've killed, but he couldn't do that. So, since he couldn't bring back to life people Cooler have killed, he wished that for immortality. As a dragon granted him immortality, he could feel the power cords through him. Jocko was an elite galactic patrolman, but he's been scared his entire life. Anytime he found someone stronger than him, he didn't want to fight him. But now with immortality and now with his power unlocked, no one can defeat him. He felt confident that he could protect the galaxy. No, not the galaxy, the universe. But he had one last wish, so he wished for the best ramen in the universe, as then he began to eat it. The Mekians were confused on why he would wish for food. Not just because they don't eat, but he could have wished for anything. But the other two wishes were solid. After he got done eating, he would thank the Namekians, as the Namekians would nod and say, "Go free the universe, can do," as Jocko went into his spaceship and began to fly away. As that was going on, Cooler's empire was expanding and no one could stop him. We cut to Cooler, who'd be training with Goku and Vegeta. With their Super Saiyan forms, they have grown to new heights, and Cooler's grown to new heights too. Cooler's potential is so great, however, Cooler would need a training partner. If he had a training partner of a certain level, and he trained with them, he can easily get to that level, and even surpass it, with only a little while. Cooler grows exponentially with others, but doesn't grow as well when he's alone. That's why it took Cooler so long to reach his form. He realized this, and he feels like he can improve his form, make it a grade 2 or something. But before they could finish their training, Galactic Patrol ships would surround their planet, and soldiers would begin to flood it. They all began to charge at the soldiers, but then Jocko jumped in front of all three of them, saying, "If you want to kill them, you'll have to get through me." Cooler said, "I heard about you, an elite Galactic Patrolman. I also heard you were a coward. It's unlike you to risk your life for others." Jocko would then laugh and say, "I'm not risking anything. What do you mean? Why don't you fight me and find out?" Goku would charge at him and charge a Gallic gun. So would Vegeta, as both Gallic guns would hit Jocko. But it did nothing. They would both turn Super Saiyan, As Cooler would charge at him too, they began to hit and pummel him. Even though Jocko was stronger, it wasn't like he was infinitely stronger. So he did take damage. Every time he took damage, he regenerated. As Jocko began to laugh, Cooler said, "What the hell is this?" Jocko said, "I achieved immortality. Now, with this immortality, you all cannot defeat me." Jocko would then pull out a gun and blast it. It didn't really do much. He would blast it again and again and again until it eventually hit Vegeta, injuring his arm. Jocko would then punch Goku, sending him flying, and as Cooler grabbed onto Jocko, Jocko would throw him to the side. Jocko was stronger and was immortal. There was no way they can win, but Cooler knew there had to be a way. Cooler's strength was everything, and he had to get strong enough to defeat Jocko. As Cooler looked up, he said, "Go." "What? Go, both of you." He told Goku and Vegeta to go. Kakarot would be hesitant at first, since he's been with Cooler since he was born, but he would leave with Vegeta and say, "We better see you again." You will, I promise. Head to the rally viewpoint. I have a plan." Jocko would then say, "If you give me the point, I can just put you in jail instead of killing you." Cooler would laugh and say, "Kill me? You might be immortal, but you don't know something about me. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to win." Suddenly, Cooler would grab the planet as it began to shake. "What's going on?" As he grabbed the floor of the planet, he then began to push against its core and blast a key blast straight to the bottom of the planet's core, blowing it up. Everyone on the planet died except for Cooler and Jocko. Jocko was immortal, but he couldn't do anything in space. He would just die and come back again and again and again until a spaceship would pick him up. Cooler, however, could fly. He would begin to fly through space, searching for the rally viewpoint. As Cooler floated out into space, he would eventually find the planet. As he got there, Vegeta would look at him and say, "About damn time. Now what's so special about this place?" Cooler would say, "Kakarot, go in the healing chamber. Once you come out, we're going to go into the time chamber." Time chamber, yes, this planet has a time chamber. One day out here is a year in there. We'll be able to get a year's worth of training. Okay, but how do we deal with Jocko's immortality? Cooler laughed and said, "I have an idea for that." Kakarot would heal as they all went into the time chamber and began to train. They trained intensely for an entire year, with only one purpose: to defeat Jocko. As the day passed, Jocko and the Galactic Patrol would look for all them, but no matter how hard they looked, they couldn't find them. They searched galaxy after galaxy, planet after planet, but they were nowhere to be found. As Cooler, Goku, and Vegeta were all training, they began to push their forms, to push their transformations. They fought each other again and again and again, non-stop fighting. Sometimes Cooler would win, sometimes Vegeta would win, sometimes Goku would win. Their powers began to fluctuate, and they all were equals. Suddenly, however, Vegeta would unlock Grade 2, then Goku, then Cooler. As they unlocked Grade 2 of their forms, they felt their power skyrocket. They felt their new power. Their new power was amazing, unlike anything they ever felt before. As they all walked out of the time chamber, they were finally ready to defeat Jocko. As Cooler would smirk because he bugged the Galactic Patrol, he knew exactly where Jocko was. Jocko was on a planet relaxing, enjoying his break. He figured Cooler ran away, and that it would take a while for him to resurface. However, as Jocko was sitting there eating ramen, suddenly he heard footsteps behind him. As he looked behind him, it was Cooler and Goku and Vegeta. Jocko got up and said, "Ready for another ass whooping?" Cooler looked at him and laughed, saying, not really." "Are you ready to be tortured forever? Since you can't die, you'll experience pain for all eternity. But I'm a nice guy. I'll give you a chance. Join me," and that won't happen. Jocko would pull out his blaster and say, "In your dreams." As suddenly, Cooler would charge at Jocko as he would grab his legs and spin him around, then throw him against the ground. Jocko got up as Vegeta punched him down, then Kakarot. No matter what Jocko did, he felt pain. They began to torture him, play with him. But no matter what they did, Jocko just wouldn't die. At first, this was a good thing, but now Jocko wanted death. After painful death beam after death beam, punch after punch, kick after kick. Jocko felt all the pain, and he wanted to die. He wanted his suffering to end, but no matter what he did, it wouldn't come to an end. Cooler then grabbed him by the neck and said, "I think it's time to end you once and for all." Jocko would say, "I'm immortal. You can't get rid of me, stupid." "Yes, I can." As then he would throw Jocko straight into the sun. As Jocko would feel pain, his entire body would burn up and just heal, as Jocko would suffer in the sun, burning up for all of eternity. Jocko would be nothing but fuel for a star, like wood on a fire, but this wood would never go out. And Jocko would be nothing but firewood for a star, at least for a few billion years. And this is where we're going to leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the video down below. And did you like the dark ending? Should I keep doing dark things? What do you think? Peace out. Love you all.